Hey, yo, the world is waiting for you to step to the cipher. Let's go. Bless the mic. Bless the mic, yo. Peace, I'm Kamal Amani, a.k.a. Kamal Supreme, for Bless the Mic TV, Bless the Mic Ciphers. We in Paterson, New Jersey, Broadway, outside of the Mosque, but they also call it the African Cultural Center, where they're doing Up the Mic tonight. My people Saadique and my people Malik are doing Up the Mic. So we're gonna go inside and see what's going down, all right? All right, peace. This is my man Saadique right here. You got a moment, Saadique?
Sure, bro.
Peace, Saadique. What's going on, man?
Blessings to everyone out there in the world.
All right, so what's going on tonight, man?
Oh, man, Up the Mic about to go down. We've been doing this for a very long time. I'm so excited. We took a whole year off, so we're about to do big things. Big things. So if you want to see a good show, a positive, you want to see positive hip-hop, you want to see positive poetry, this is the spot, 245 Broadway, Paterson, New Jersey. You don't have to worry about no negative. You don't have to worry about your pocketbook being taken. Nothing but love down here.
All right, that's what's up, man.
All right. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
You know, the song that I'm about to do is called The Warner, and I'm gonna ask y'all to participate, you know, in it. When I say, call me the Warner, I wanna hear everybody say, brothers and sisters. When I say, call me the Warner, I wanna hear everybody say, brothers and sisters. You know, the Warner in the song itself is about having free will. You know, I'm just a warner to people to be careful with the choices you make. God give us all free will. We can do whatever we want to do. We can strive for success, or we can allow ourselves to be taken down the wrong path. You know, but we get supposed, just like a car got a steering wheel, we want to begin to take the wheel and hopefully turn in a direction where we know deep within ourselves we going the way that our Creator wants us to go. Because it's a lot of people that's downtrodden today because they went that other way. Their spirit is broken. It's one thing to get your arm broken, another thing to get your leg broken and get your heart broken, but it's sad to have your spirit broken. You can have the best education in the world, best family in the world, and your spirit be broken, and you'll lay down somewhere and never want to get up again. You know? So turn towards God, the true one. Turn towards the Creator, the true one. I say turn towards Allah. You know, the true one that can give us what we need in a sense of spiritual strength. All right, Saadique, you can go ahead. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. There ain't a label on a jam that I have made because the one is not labeled and I'm not a slave. I'm not a Maytag or Hoover. But in that sense, just call me the Warner who can bring contentment. A gift has been given. Take a drink and start living. Take me a picture like art, show how you're driven. Reflect for the seeker, our brother that's weaker. Listen to lyrics coming out of that speaker. A form for change, so insert in the brain. A positive standard, keep in check the next lane. Not neglect to protect and stand firm in the truth. Positive without first planted seeds for our youth. Are we blind and don't see that we're living like beasts? If we just check the time, we're not back in BC. The new millennium's in effect. We can't tell what's next. Let's keep ourselves in check and start living correct. Call me the Warner. Brothers and sisters. Call me the Warner. Brothers and sisters. Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
Is ignorance the power? Seeking to destroy this devour. Why is there painful the hour? No one takes heed when they shower. With shower rain ballistics to glance see statistics. On the minds now grip this mental strength up. Lift no more pain for gain. To proclaim was saying. Now refrain your brain. That's to make the change. Know the time and mind. Don't just see you up line. Please take heed to signs. That's to rise and shine. Bring forth your light on the darkest night. Make a vice unite, not for wrong but right. We'll defeat those beasts to uplift the weak. And understand his plan is for a larger man. And we can form this stand for the motherland. Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
Now first know the lesson, second the question. So now why you listening? Cause I'm manifesting. Fresh for your pleasure, can heighten the measure. Intellectually clever, dominating wherever. Words of power shining on my knowledge. Blessed by Allah, 7's the number, you got it. Mentality drinks and token. While you listen, take notice. We the people is spoken, but in the streets it ain't showing. Follow speaker hard reaches, worth more than a sneaker. Not a preacher, a teacher, mama listen for seekers. Think, don't blink, this is the time to see. Stop, look and listen, don't be subject we need. Hype tonight, all our graffiti unites. We form a worldwide picture, people start living right. Call me the Warner.
Brothers and sisters.
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 The lyrics I said just brought to me a contract. And I'm thankful to God I can't turn back. He scripted and made me, molded me like in the womb. And it'll be on his orders until my day do. Being in eyes of people who don't know yet. There is a God in heaven, so don't be blind to this. Push up on a new strength and then be thankful. For all pleasures of living no man gave you. You don't be or see because I say so. The choice is yours right now. Are you on hell's road? Heaven's the gift, but Lucifer won't make it. And if you're serving his order, so be a snake. The desire of fire that really in you. I'm serving God to judgment day, troops. Peace. Yeah. Again, I have to say, people, please know we change the world by changing ourselves. All of us are given free will.
That's right.
You know, we can call people to the truth. Hopefully, they'll listen. But the most important thing that we need to do is save ourselves. Live right in the eyes of your Creator. If you believe, a lot of people say they believe, but they really don't believe. If you believe, live your life right. Take that free will that the Creator give us with an opportunity to earn eternal paradise and do the right thing. All right, peace, y'all. Peace. Warner.
Brothers and sisters, let's give it up to the Warner. Give it up one more time. Conscious hip hop. And he gonna come up a second time and drop some more stuff. Y'all feeling that, right? All right, you can turn that down just a little bit. You can turn that down just a little bit. You know? All right, y'all feeling that? We got more to come. We're gonna get some young people up in here. All right. Again, my name is Brother Saadique. I am your host of the most. So this next poem, this next poet, I'm about to come up. Like I said, they've been riding with us for the last few months. I seen him on Facebook and I was very impressed. So he's a part of the Up the Mic team. My dear brothers and sisters, let's give it up to this good black man, this strong black man. Let's give it up. Jabril Cox.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Got a record called Out the Fly. We're gonna do a remake of the R. Kelly I Believe Out the Fly beat. It's a very inspirational record. I hope you enjoy. You can start the record, brother. The record before that, brother.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch.
Sure.
Think about it every night and day.
It's for all my brothers and sisters out there. I know we're going through a lot, but things gonna get better. As long as you stay in prayer, and as long as you believe, you can go from down to up in a minute. Your life can change. You just gotta believe.
Yeah, me.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm the realest that ever touched the microphone. Living life, what ain't right in life is wrong. Can't be dealing with those who hate my righteous goals. I learned in life who I call friends just might be foes. I could fly, this for those who doubted real. Counted out by the fakes cause I was real. They made a hurricane out my mistakes of minor spills. It's all good, I learned prayer and time could heal. Think about this, one day we might be killed. Take 1 second, one moment, your life gets real. It all can end, you say you about it, then be about it. Enemies every day, homie, we be surrounded. See, I could go hide up or be a G about it. I love Allah, wonder where would I be without him. Get on my knees, I prostrate, I pray to God with a lot in my life. I believe that I can fly.
I believe I can trust. Think about it every night and day.
It's all my brothers and sisters. No matter what religion you are, no matter what you do, we gonna make it. We gotta believe. We gotta be blessed. I'm so happy that all of us are here when there's so many of our brothers and sisters that are gone and they're not coming back. God bless everyone who's in this room. Yes.
I believe
This out to everybody. I love everybody. I love y'all so much, I'm shedding tears about it. I want the best for you, wanna get next to you. I've been blessed, I want y'all to have my blessings too. Just pray and wait, being hard is peace with God. I'm tested daily, the evil dogs want me to fall. I stand up, Allah, walk about get these Allah. My heart, spirit, and soul bring body, things, and heart. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give it up for Brother Jarrell. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Let me share something with you, audience. To come up here in front of people, most of us, is not very easy to perform people, you know. So, you don't have to worry about this culture sitting here. We're not going to judge you how you look. We're not going to judge you how you dress. We're going to judge you what sex or whatever case may be. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You know, because we've been doing this for a very long time and we haven't missed a beat yet. So come as you are. All right? I want you to share that because this is not easy to come and perform in front of people. You know, most of us know that, right? All right. So this next sister, this is our first time here. I'm very excited. She called me up and she said, yeah, come on, brother. You know, I can do this. I can do this. I can do that. I said, sister, I'm looking forward to you. You know, and she called me up and she said she wanted to perform in front of us. My dear little people, she's from straight out of Passaic, New Jersey. And she is related to a family member, a part of this community. Let's give it up for our dear sister, Mrs. Madisa I Am. Let's give it up.
Hi, it's Modessa Tamea. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for coming tonight. I got a little something for you. I'm going to start by saying the sheep has become a portrait in our hoods with famous urban children in their troubled lives. If only we could have drawn them alive, we would be so proud. How weary is it to see a child cry up a portrait that covers death? People, why are we proud to announce a sheep on a fence covered by unlawfulness? We are becoming an urban America, and we call ourselves Black, Jamaican, Dominican, Afro-American, and proud. Of what? The candle or the gun? The sheep does represent honor in our hoods, but why wait to reunite our cloth instead of our flesh? It is an inner thought when someone cannot be seen or thought of any vision of our color. But why announce when we're done? Assalamu alaikum. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Come on, sis.
I got you. Yes. Kusa Kense. Any more? Y'all want more? I got something for you. I got you. I'm getting my pose. Thank you for welcoming me tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. Do you need me to do the song again, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Miss me and then I'll be back. Give me a second.
All right, we getting it together. We getting it together. You know, we're trying. Okay, there you go.
Yes. This is a little song I put together for you last night. Listen to the lyrics. I need you to pay attention. 100 doors on the place of the thing. Wonder what you doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'd scream. 100 doors on the place of the thing. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what you doors really mean. Struggle becomes an addiction. There's 100 doors and no one's listening. If birth had its readmission, it would be called an extreme condition. Only then can your screams become dreams in a place no one has ever seen. It's surprised that we call it a theme. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wondering what these doors really do mean. It was a struggle, what do you deem? Just a theme. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Ready? 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'll scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 streams. When the struggle becomes an addiction, there's 100 doors and no one's listening. If birth had its readmission, it would be called an extreme condition. Only then can your screams become dreams, and a place no one has ever seen. Call it a thing. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'd scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. It's the struggle of the environment. Call it the community. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. 100 doors to the place of the thing. Wondering what these doors mean. Got to go say 100 doors, 100 places. What does it do mean? 100 doors, 100 places. What do it really mean? If it wasn't a dream, we'll all be scream, scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. Yeah. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'll scream. Yeah. The struggle becomes an addiction. It's 100 doors and no one's listening. If birth had its readmission, it would be called an extreme addiction. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'll scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Yeah, wake up. Wake up. Keep your foot forward. It's only your alleyway, baby. Nobody else is. You're walking on a broad walk. Don't flip over. Because there's 100 doors and 100 places and 100 things. Politics is what it seems. They all on the scene. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what the struggle really means. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'd scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. It's a struggle. We must walk through the struggle. We must keep a clear mind. Please, feed your children the environment of what our life is. Mental issues have nothing to do with us. We was born in 1600 when they grabbed us. Now we walking along the sidewalk thinking we can't cross and hold hands. Up, down, to the left, to the right. Pay attention. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. What? 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'd scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Pay attention, walk straight, ladies. Be upright. Hold your head tight. Don't worry about it. The black man gonna follow. It's us. It's us. It's us. We are the one. We are the creator. We are everybody that want to be being with us. This is our beauty. This is our culture and our life. Shake it again. One more time. Ready? Ready? Do it. Ready? 100 doors. 100 places. Ready? Ready? 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. Wonder what these doors really do mean. If I wasn't so scared, I'd scream. 100 doors, 100 places, 100 things. I am your creator. I am your queen. I am abroad with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's give it up to Sister Matisa. That was deep, man. Let's give it up to that queen. She's gonna come back up here one more time. She's gonna come back and do something a little later. Sis, that was nice.
Thank you.
That was nice. I told you we got something for you, all right? I told you I got something for you, all right? We just beginning. We're gonna be here till all the way 3 o'clock in the morning. Look, everybody give that look, right? You know? I say that because we own this damn building. We're gonna be here all night long, you know what I mean? That's what Black Power is all about, right? That's what Black Power, ownership. I can say that with pride. I can say that with arrogance. No, I ain't gonna be arrogant. But I can say that with dignity. Again, let's give it up one more time for Sister Matisa. All right? All right, you can turn that down just a little bit, beloved. All right, this next poem, this next poet, straight out again from Passaic, New Jersey. Passaic is killing it tonight. All right, this brother right here, he's been riding off the mic for the last 5 years, maybe even longer. I call him our political poet. And he's one of the unique brothers. Ladies and gentlemen and good folks of Paterson, New Jersey, let's give it up for our dear good brother, Romello Black.
Peace, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
Peace.
Shout out to Sister Matisa. And I'm a little upset, Saadique. You made me go after her. She just already done wrecked everything. But, you know, I'll try to do what I can. Peace, everybody. Those who don't know, my name is Romello Black. I am from Passaic, New Jersey. And let me just say this, just a short commentary before the first poem. A heavy and cruel hand has been laid upon us. As a people, we feel ourselves to be not only deeply injured, but grossly misunderstood. Our white countrymen do not know us. They are strangers to our character, ignorant of our capacity, oblivious to our history and progress, and are misinformed as to the principles and ideas that control and guide us as a people. The great mass of American citizens estimates us as being a characterless and purposeless people, and hence we hold up our heads, if at all, against the withering influence of a nation's scorn and contempt. That was said by Brother Frederick Douglass in a statement on behalf of the delegates to the National Color Convention held in Rochester, New York in July of 1853. And as we know, it is 2019 and still is relevant. Moving on, the first poem I'm going to give tonight is In the Era of Trump, perilously close to wisdom. I feel like I need to ask for forgiveness. You see, I was foolish enough to think that this foolishness might actually come to an end. I should have known better. You see, I convinced myself that sanity, that logic, that good judgment, that common sense would rule the day and overcome the madness that was reigning over this land of the slave and the home of the fearful. Apparently, I was wrong as I could possibly be. In fact, I was so wrong, I was almost right. I was so foolish that I came perilously close to wisdom. Then I looked at reality, and reality looked at me, the both of us with stunned looks on our faces, looking for some direction in this surreal existence that we found ourselves in. The gray clouds smothering the blue sky and making it crystal clear that democracy no longer exists, if it ever did exist in the first place. I don't think so. It was merely an illusion. It was never really real, just a fantasy. And people can't live in a fantasy, even though we may try. People have to find a way to survive and live and grow in a world as it really is. And now, I'm looking at the future, and the future is looking at me, eyes illuminated with an uneasy but hopeful light, like a candle flickering on the other side of a long winding road with assorted obstacles all along the pathway, leading to a tomorrow that is without form or shape. It can become anything we want it to be. If you're willing to struggle for it, if you're brave enough to reach inside your spirit and summon that courage that will surely be needed to look at yourself and defeat whatever demons that are inside of you and transform what you see into something and someone who is willing to live for freedom, and if necessary, into someone who is willing to die for freedom, into someone who will look at this broken vessel that is our world and speak to your soul and say, I can make this a better place. I must make this a better place. I must make this world better, not just for those who are here, but for all the beautiful ones that have yet to touch the rays of the sun. Thank you.
Peace.
Let's give it up to my dear good brother, Lamella Black. Let's give it up. Told you. We're going to come back and drop some more on Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Somebody need to do some more on that cat. You can turn that down a little bit. All right, how you feeling out there? It's starting to get a little crowded up here. It ain't too hot up in here, right? Nice and cool out here, right? Ain't nobody in bother you, ain't nobody asking for no nickel, no dime around here, you know? I mean, that's the fourth ward. You know, it is out here, you know? Sometimes I give it to them and sometimes I don't, you know? But sometimes when you give it to them, you're not really helping them out. You know what they're gonna do with it, right? All right, I'm gonna leave that alone, you know? All right, this next young brother I'm about to call out, he's a producer, a writer, you know, a positive young man. He's talking about Paterson don't have no positive young brothers. I said the devil is a lie, all right? It do. And I admire this young brother so much. Every time I see him, and he just have a glow about him, positive energy. And you don't get that from too many young men out here, because a lot of young men out here got a lot of stress, psychological problems. So whenever you see a young brother like this, you just see nothing but pure, innocent energy. So let's give it up to our dear brother, Brother Jaquil. Give it up.
Can you hear me out there?
Yeah.
All right. Pardon me, I'm a little, it's been a rough week. I was performing on a TV show the entire week, and I was doing a lot of yelling every day, and only getting 3 hours of sleep. So, now bear with me. But can we please give it up to our wonderful host one more time? And can we give it up for every artist who has and will bless this mic tonight? As Brother Saadique said, yes, I am I'm an artist of the different trades, including acting, writing, poetry. And I want to share two with you tonight. Can I do that? Is that cool?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yes. Okay, cool. All right. This first piece I'm going to do is entitled The Pride in Our Roots. Okay? All right. Check it out.
All right.
Dear world, there is no sense in hiding the truth, because I write the letter from the pride of my roots. It's a time for new hope, a time for real talk. No more black bodies outlined in chalk. The disconnection of true knowledge can further oppression, but the rise of the original families in session. Brothers like Dr. King helping us have a dream by any means necessary, Malcolm's main theme. Laying foundations like Kush and Kemet. Cause rooted in our blood, the civilization's covenant. To my ebony women, original mothers of earth. I know they still kick you to the dirt. Though your true essence may remain unseen, at the Million More movement I saw nothing but queens. See, the legacy is there and it remains in your hearts. From queens like Nefertiti to Rosa L. Parks. Trailblazing the victory, children of destiny, fists raised high up to salute for equity. Look in your souls, because it is there you see the truth. Sincerely yours, your brother, from the pride of my roots.
All right.
This next piece is going to be entitled "The Big Picture." I know, in times of strife, especially in our community, we focus a lot on the small things, but I just want each and every one of you in here to know that we are not only so much bigger than what we know, but the things that we can achieve once we realize how big we really are can be extraordinary. So this piece is entitled "The Big Picture." Look into the windows of my soul, you see the big picture. I'm from the book of Eli, life is the full scripture. See, the idea I represent is so righteous yet scandalous. Cause part of being a rebel is being a verbal vandalist. A universal type from a universal life, as the universal creator gave us universal might. For greater understanding, through this journey of man, where the arts and the sciences is an age of wonder of alliances. Children of the cosmos, as we express our Picassos, as we embody a universe, our creations are colossal. Recognizing that this power is innate from this glass prison, we escape using the power to create. But make no mistake, because the world is at stake, and we need the audacity to inject our path of capacity to cure this catastrophe. See, it's all for one and it's one for all, because we're universally connected as the universe is in us all. We can live forever as we manifest into infinity, because we're the carriers and the crucibles of everything that was, everything that is, and everything that ever will be.
Give it up for one more time. This young man, brother. Y'all 12, let's give it up. See, this is the kind of talent we got in the neighborhood and our community, so don't sleep on Paterson. I know we got a lot of work, but we do have talent in this town. We just gotta find them. We got to continue to leave cultural centers like this open for them, for they can be able to see it and to believe it. Ain't that right? All right. So this next brother I'm about to call up. Last time he came up here, he tore it down. He's a soldier. He's an OG like me. I'm not gonna call us an OG. We just say we are survivors, all right? Just say we are survivors, because it's not easy trying to survive in Paterson. But he's a positive brother. He came a long way, and I'm so happy that he is. Let's give it up to our dear good brother, Brother Anthony. Let's give it up.
Thank you for that eloquent introduction, Saadique. I initially came today to support the Bless the Mic movement. I've been here a few times before, and I didn't really come to bless the mic. I just came to support. However, when a brother asks you to do something, a brother, because I've known Saadique since I was an immature child and growing into a man, so he asked me to do something, I figured it's only right that I show up and support something that's positive. My life, as Saadique was saying about how the fourth ward is, I may not look like what I've been through, but I've been on those street corners, as you see when you come past here, that some of us may even shun from time to time, but how soon, I gotta make sure that I don't forget where I came from. I thank God for his grace and mercy for allowing me another day's journey, and I'm just forever grateful. I got two short poems for you. This first poem is something I wrote. It's called Motivation, Inspiration. And the gist of me writing this is because no matter what you may do, you always have detractors, negative energy, no matter what. But you have to take the good with the bad. Well, I know I do. Motivation, inspiration. Remember, motivation is something that gets you going, but inspiration is something that keeps you going. Someone said to me one day, Anthony, you're a good dude, so why do the haters, they hate on you? Honestly, I never really gave it much thought, but I realized hate, that's just what haters do. I think they hate me because they ain't me, because I stand firm and I refuse to budge. See, I use the hate as motivation, but I'm inspired by those that show love. You see, the love, it's appreciated because I can see it and feel it right here. That's why I put these words together, sort of like bringing music to your ears. See, I use this like it's my vehicle. This is where I drive nouns, adjectives, and verbs. See, I still think it's quite amazing to be able to captivate a room just by speaking words. So haters, please, keep hating. Keep giving me motivation so that I can last. Yet make sure you keep your distance, because I have no problem putting you on blast.
That's right.
Don't let my calm demeanor fool you. Go ahead then, make your move. Because if you was listening instead of hating, then you would know I'm not too far removed. So please just tone the hate down. Don't take my words as being idle threats. My suggestion is you get to know me. Then you will know that I come correct. See, I am blessed. Yes, I know this. And I owe that to He whom is up above. See, I am motivated by those that hate. Yet I'm inspired by those that show love.
Yeah.
This next piece, like I said, I got this idea because me as a man, me as a black man, had to take responsibility for some of my actions. I'm only responsible for the outcome. I'm not responsible for you. I can give you the information. If you take it, so be it. If you don't, so be it. I did my part. Man up. Yo, we gotta man up. I think it's time that we man up. You heard right. I said man up. It can't be that tough. If so, then call my bluff. If you haven't had enough. See, I realized that I had to change my plans up. Surrender. Wave the white flag. You know, throw my hands up. See, I had to in order to stand up so that eventually I could man up. See, most of us, we come from places where we devise plots and schemes and figure out easy ways that we could blow up. And then we spend long nights in somebody's prison and get mad on visiting day when nobody show up. Where we live irresponsibly, abandon our women, and allow someone else to watch our children grow up by living a lifestyle that's not conducive to a responsible existence. Don't you think it's time that we slow up? See, we men as a whole can get stuck on people's perspective of us. So that's why we dress up. And then silently, we worry about the things that we can't control, keeping our levels of stress up. See, I can admit wholeheartedly that, yeah, there was a time that I messed up. So please, don't look at me funny because I can stand before you and fess up. See, I can admit that my past was a lie. And like I said, I changed my plans up. Because nowadays, I can see a better me, and all I had to do was stand up. You see, for people like myself, the masses would never strike the band up. Yet, who cares anyway as long as I man up? Check it. I could close my eyes and hear the voice of Donnie McClurkin singing, "We fall down, but we get up." Or do we as men continue to allow our women to wear the pants, bro? Nah, man up. Yo, we gotta man up. I think it's time that we man up. Thank you.
Let's give it up for our good brother Anthony. I told you I got something in store for you. We just beginning. We're about to get warm up in here. Before I call this neck hold up. That's the police listen to. We ain't got nothing to hide around here. Police around here buzzing us, man. We gotta be careful, man. That's crazy, right? Yeah. Woo! I think I want to do a poem before I pull up the next poem.
That's the mic.
All right? You just can't be a host up here, man. You gotta bring something to the table. All right, you can turn that down, beloved. I'm kind of a little nervous about this poem right here. My wife looking at me and she know I'm about to bring it, right? It's called The Fourth Ward. I mean, there's no politicians in the house now, right? Because I'm about to step on some feet.
Going there?
Oh, man. I tried to memorize this poem, but, I tried to, memorize it, spend it looking down, whatever, because, we on the cameras and stuff. I try to look like I'm a professional, But I'm gonna try to do it the best way I can, all right? So, just ride with me, all right? Okay. The 4th Ward, a street, a community, known as one of the worst areas in Paterson, New Jersey. Saddest broke a heart when I walked through the block. No smile, no joy, but crying is in the dark. Angry, confused, the people feel like I got nothing to lose. See, the only thing that's on their mind, can you please spare me some change? No hope, no dream is all that I seen. See, I was born and raised here in the 4th Ward, so I guess you can say it's just another ghetto story for people like you and me. From day to night and night to day, I drive by my car, I still the same people still standing under the same street light. Just watching cars drive by with stress in their eyes. Nowhere to go, just another day trying to survive. See, the 4th Ward is surrounded by grief and sorrow. Misery and stress is all you see. From Auburn, Governack, and Governor Street. Straight Street and 12th Ave is where the new generation of kids taking on a new drug trade. From Broadway to Roosevelt, all the way down Montgomery Park. The kids can't pay and please because somebody always getting shot. Politics and governor would never solve the problem. See, the only time they come around when it's time to get re-elected or when the crime was no longer taking place. Hell, summer, winter, and spring, that's the only thing that's going to change. But somehow I hear the words about my name on the old stuff I once ran and played. See, the 4th Ward is a war on crime and economic. Bad health, divided family with no love but hate for each other. Churches and masks built down in every corner. Religious leaders all of a sudden became politicians and forgot about the lost, confused people standing out on the corner. No hope in our children's eyes to see they continue to lie. They continue to cut their education and their activity. Now what the hell are parents supposed to do when their babies run off in the belly of the street? The 4th Ward, or any war, the oppression continue to grow. How much you think a man and woman can handle if they can't protect and provide for their family? Desperate needs and a single mother eye with tears in her eyes, walking down Broadway, pushing her baby in the carriage, and nowhere to go with Auburn streets, with dealers and the hustler, recruiting the young people in the drug industry. Popular culture and loud music everywhere. The only time you see the 4th Ward happen is really on the 1st of the month. Liquor stores and candy stores controlled by the Hispanic people. Gas station and oil business controlled by the Arabs who continue to grow in that city. The 4th Ward, our responsibility. The 4th Ward, our family. The 4th Ward, our responsibility. Thank you. There was more to it though, I don't want to go too long. There was more to it, but I don't have to let them know that, right? My partner always keeps encouraging me, like, Saadique, don't talk about your mistakes, but but that was a little something, that was all right?
It was good.
All right, so we got more in the store, all right? So this next brother, we call him the Warner, even though he do conscious music, but he also a poet. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers, righteous and sisters, let's give it up for Abdul Malik, a.k.a. called the Warner. One more time, give it up to the Warner.
All right, assalamu alaikum once again, everybody. I'm so happy to see that this room is filled up, and there's a lot of positive energy in it. And I pray to God, I pray to our Creator, the one and only Creator of all things in existence in the heavens and on earth, that the love will continue to grow amongst our people, and that our souls will begin to connect, and we'll begin to share this positive energy that's needed in our environment. For me, when people lose love, we degenerate. When we begin to give love, really express love to each other, we bring life into each other, by that. In scriptures in the Bible, it says, in words is life and death. So we try to bring forth the words of positiveness. Now, I'm going to do a poem before I do a track. The poem that I'm going to do is in respect of our ancestors, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Martin Luther King made some powerful statements. He said, until a man has found something worth dying for, he hasn't even begun to live. A lot of people don't go deep into some of the things that Martin said. Before he passed, he also said he feared for us because he came to realize that he was leading us into a burning building. That's what he said in this country. When they killed John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King realized he was leading us to these people to try to come together where it wasn't going to happen. With that, Malcolm said, by any means necessary. Any means necessary. So let's act like we're alive. Act like we got blood in our veins, man. Every day that your Creator give you that gift of your eyes opening in the morning, don't let nothing steal your joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. There's a lot of things can happen in this world, man. Tomorrow ain't promised. So today, be happy. Be happy on purpose.
That's right.
On purpose. Don't let nothing stop you from enjoying your life. You only get one. You don't get to live it again. All right, the title of this piece right here, and it's in reference to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, is cash rules everything around me. Get the money, get the money, get the money. Right. Don't worship it. Don't worship the money. But we need it. There's other people out here, they coming together, they in unity, they getting it, they succeeded. We got to support our own, and we got to get this money. Not worshiping it. Put God first. Put your Creator first. And the Bible says, first seek ye the kingdom of heaven, then all things will be added unto you. In Islam, we know surrendering our will to our Creator, we putting our Creator first. Here go the piece. Remember living in jungles and others living in caves? Somehow we got enslaved. We had treasures and things. Was even kings and queens. Was that ever our plan? Or was that a master plan? So now we're in this land, was even hung by the clan. Remember Malcolm X? He said to get your respect. Remember Dr. King? He said to let freedom ring. Cash rules everything around me. Get your money. Get your money. Cash rules everything around me. Get your money. Get your money. I gotta work every day. Somehow I gotta get paid. And selling drugs is a grave if I ain't put in a cage. Should I embrace death or should I handle this stress? This life's really a mess. Will I live up to my test? Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get your money. Get your money. All right, I'm going to do one more track. It's called Pieces of a Dream. And it's in reference to our children, our seed. Ain't no Superman coming to rescue us. If you're looking to be saved in this world, you better take your will and do what you know you need to do for yourself. It's just like waiting for Santa Claus to come and bring you some gifts. If you don't go get on a job and work and get some toys for your children, ain't nothing coming to you. You want a gift of a new life, you better give it to yourself. All right. You could hit it. Yes. No, not that one. Other one. Yes. Excuse me. Patterns and tracks in life that comes in forms of words or advice. Add in a mental statement. Take heed and be wise for your elevation. Formed on a strength meant to lead to uplift. This comes in a sense like water. Take a sip. With need, not greed, causing our brothers to bleed. Take heed, I plead, for the next seed. Take heed, I plead, for the next seed. Not one but two, consider it, me and you. Building a cipher to cut up lies with truth. Opening eyes, words for the wise. People who strive, we're gonna rise. It's time to flex, reflect, snap necks, and respect the next spot check to protect the next seed. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Take heed, I plead, for the next seed. Shine a light for a child to grow, in depth slow, for their mental capacity of mind will then grow. When necessities recreate, then this whole world comes in place, and we'll start feeling great, because love will regenerate. Now, I'm not taking charge. Keep it simple. Give praise to God. Somewhere we got to start, and this future begins in heart. Pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream, pieces of a dream. Take heed, I plead, for the next seed. I don't make, no break, no take, but I wait to elevate. The cause is not to flake. I improve my tools by rules of law schools. Lessons taught are not of fools. Science is mathematically, pictures form dramatically. Active proceed to plant seeds. Senses need, not greed. Why make weeds? With these words I feed. Take heed, I plead, for the next seed. Yes. Love y'all. Peace.
Let's give it up to the Warner. I told you, he is an MC
and he also a poet, and he also produced music. So he's like the backbone of this team here. How you feeling? It's not too hot up in here. You want me to open the door? No? No? Okay. All right. You act like you're nervous opening the door. Somebody gonna come up and oh! Now they out there. My wife telling me don't be so hard on the fourth ward. I can't help it. You know, we have to keep it real to our people. You know, not to judge them, but to try to help them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this next sister I'm about to call up, you know, she is the co-host. She just got here. I'm so happy that she's here. You know, she's my co-host. She's been riding with up the mic for the last 5 years. Let's give it up to my co-host, Sister Sharon. How you doing? How you doing, sis?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad you made it.
I'm glad I made it too.
I'm up here sweating all by myself hosting. You know?
I was about to get a ticket.
But she made it. You know what I mean? Because she, you know, we got to take care of that finance situation. But she made it safe. All right? One more time. Let's give it up to Sister Sharon.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. And I was listening to them speak, and this is about all of us coming together. It's about being in the positive and not in the negative. So with that, I'm just going to give you one of my poems. It's called I Stand. A spiritual awakening has been claimed. Destination unknown, vision so clear. Essence of power surrounding me, evolving inside me. Head high, feet planted solid, dignity in place. Legs weak, step back, take a seat. My mind not weak. The time has come for us to rise and to unite as one. The shackles are gone, the chains are broken. These are words of truth, words that are spoken. I stand here with my morals. I stand here with my values.
Come on.
I stand here with respect for all. I have integrity. I stand. I stand. I stand.
Woo! Give it up. That's my co-host right there.
Woo!
Co-host right there. Now I'm gonna be a poem. So now
right.
I feel, you know, now I feel a little wind in my back. I'm feeling a little wind in my back. You gotta laugh at yourself. Oh, you having fun? Yeah. Okay. All right, this poem called "Why Should I Believe?" Now I shouldn't slip on. Well, I never slipped before. Let me be quiet. Okay. Why should I believe? I've been lied to, then I was told the truth. See, we all been lied to, but somehow the truth will always be revealed. See, this is the kind of world that we live in today, where truth doesn't matter anymore, where lies doesn't matter anymore. It is what it is, so I guess some of us just go with the flow. See, I'm always trying to expect the unexpected, but I'm reaching a point in my life where surprises doesn't even matter. I really don't mind even if I get caught off guard, as long as I'm aware of my surroundings and still standing strong. Not allowing this world to confuse me who is God. Not allowing this world to confuse me what is real. Not allowing this world to guide me or misguide me when I cannot love or can't be loved. So why should I believe? See, if you're old enough and wise enough, you will see this world for what it is. Everything in life serves its purpose for each and every one of us who are trying to fulfill the greatness that we all have in us. Hell, some of us just living our lives for the present as though there's no tomorrow to see. But me, I'm being humble because I appreciate this life that God had given me. But I refuse to accept anything that comes across my path. I'm never too eager to embrace the unknown mentality of what people might say or think of me. So why should I believe that racism will end one day? War will end one day. Hunger will end one day. Corrupt politics and government will end one day. Corrupt religious leaders who no longer a word to represent the word of God will end one day. At the meantime, the rich is getting rich and the poor is getting poor. The voice of the young youth continue to be ignored. The cry out for true freedom continue to go unnoticed, while future generations being destroyed by sex, drugs, and alcohol, and corrupt music. So why should I believe? Because we're all being influenced one way or the other, making good choices and the bad choices by your young or older, the educated and the uneducated. Those of us are leaders and those of us are followers. I keep asking myself over and over again, will the righteous wherever inherits the earth, and the unrighteous perish back into the darkness? Whereas one time the best of us who once believed in the so-called love, peace, and unity, who one time believed in the possibility of freedom, justice, equality, in a time where anything can happen, anything can go. See, either you know or you don't know. See, that's the difference between you and I, because some of us have been trained and conditioned to anything that comes across this wicked media.
that continue to contradict about what is right and continue to contradict about what is wrong. So why should I believe? In the so-called country I was born and raised, supposed to be the home for the strong and the brave, but yet so many of us would sell our soul for the so-called American dream? That's right, America. They no longer believe in this world for a better world, where the greatness of people in this country cannot shine anymore, and the evil may continue to lead our world to self-destruction. So I can no longer pretend anymore. I can no longer pretend that tomorrow is going to change anything from today. Well, you might say, well, Saadique, tomorrow will always be a better day. But damn it, I can't wait for tomorrow. See, I need some answers right now, at this present, at this moment. Because when I come across you and you come across me, you must ask ourselves, are you a person of peace, or are you a person of force? Or are you somebody who will harm me or embrace me with love? Until I begin to start making positive changes in my world, and you begin to start making positive changes in your world, then maybe, just maybe, somebody like me will start believing in the better world for all of us. Let's give it up!
Yeah! All right now.
Oh man, not again. You gotta be kidding me.
Nah, for real, know what I mean? But it's not just the kids, it's the parents. I don't know what's up with that.
No, yeah, me either, man. I'm tired of it though.
But yo, just listen.
Where's your set when you're wet in the ambulance? Left for dead, head singing to the feds. Where's your soldiers at when the guns clap? The blood splash, the blocks hot and got locking dogs and cops. Needle and witness protection, yo. Babies die, mothers cry, another funeral. Who's the game? All you ever shared was pain. Where's the love spreading blood over ghetto terrain? It's a shame you won't walk on the positive planes. Time to man up and follow your dream for a change. You think you built for this? But at the end of the day, you let your set fool you. There's a better way. Stop the violence.
We need to come together somehow. The violence has to end somehow. Children starving, people are dying. Violence in the streets. Do y'all hear me? Why don't we leave the stories untold? Looking at stars on TV, everybody wanna be like them. Instead of trying to make a change, why can't we stop the violence? Drugs and crime, stop the violence. Brutality, stop the violence. All in these streets, stop the violence. Why can't we stop the violence? War and crime, stop the violence. Brutality, stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Yo, why Negroes gotta make war in their own community? This don't make any sense. What happened to our ancestors, man? Honor our ancestors. What happened to our sojourn, our struggle? We can reverse this thing. We can make life much better, much better. Let's turn this thing around. Stop killing our babies and our seeds. They need us, they are